But
What up,
like I
Sick?
said, the 14th and
Yeah.
the 14th I'm going to be in Roanoke, and the 15th I'm going to be in Greensboro.
I proudly and patriotically voted for Trump. Oh,
Right?
bro.
I live in Illinois. If I voted for Trump out here, it wouldn't have done me any good.
Oh, you guys are going to be getting too.
Southern Illinois is going to get some, but not Northern Illinois.
Hey, that's where I am.
I'm coming in.
We're in Moni.
You're in where?
Probably about, give or take, about 30 miles away from Chicago.
Okay, Gurney. Is that what you said, Gurney?
30.
No, did you say the town is? What did you say the town name is?
Moni.
Moline? Man, I don't know Moni.
That's a fucking hole in the wall.
I was gonna say 30 minutes away from Chicago. I should know that. I feel like I should know that. I'm 45 minutes away from Chicago, so I feel like I should know.
Yeah, I gotta go in there tomorrow to pick up some paper. Fuck.
Oh, so
What's
you drive
up?
truck?
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I know Moline. I don't know the other one. Like what I said.
Yeah, it's like Monee. I'd never heard of the place either, but I delivered some oil up here to a mobile place.
Nice, nice. Oh yeah,
Hey.
GP. He's a trucker. If you can't tell,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you, GP. He's a trucker. If you haven't met Sick before, he's a nice guy.
You're the only person ever said
You're a nice guy.
that.
You got good conversation.
Yeah.
Other people usually call me an asshole.
I used to haul cars for a living, so.
And
A
bodies.
car hauler?
Yep. That was a portable parking lot.
Like how many cars?
Let's see. One above the truck. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Like those
Probably
8,
about
7 car
10 at one
haulers?
time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you got it. That scares the crap out of me.
The end of my trailer was 84 feet long.
Yeah. I
That's
wanted
by
to
far
try
not
that,
the.
but it just
That's by
shit
far
just
not the
looks
most
nerve-wracking.
interesting thing you've hauled, though, GP. I think your most interesting haul goes to the body. The body that you found in the trunk.
Yeah.
Don't talk about that.
No, I would prefer not to.
All right, fair enough. That sounds way better than cars.
I'll explain to you later about the whole body thing. My friend, I'll explain to her later about that. But yeah, that's something that I didn't. I don't really care to elaborate on anymore about.
Fair enough. Topic has been dropped.
Yeah, unfortunately, everybody else likes talking about it.
Well, I feel like it's an interesting story.
Yeah.
Not everybody's got one of those stories, unless they worked in the mafia or something.
You forget your past.
Yeah, right? Well, I don't know if you've heard the story, Sicko, but
Sicko. People do that.
um, I got a car that had a body in the trunk
Oh no.
during a winter trip. So yeah,
Gonna say what? So how did
but
you end up finding this? Did you just go check
Yeah, that was
at
my
one
next
point?
question.
I didn't. I picked up the car through the company that I worked for, and my partner, my other half, was driving the truck during the day, and I was driving at night. And we picked this car up, had it loaded up on the trailer, and we drove it to Mississippi. And come to find out, there was a body in the trunk, and me and him got detained for several hours, being questioned about it, and they had to let us go because they had nothing on us. We didn't know it was in there. You can't really smell anything during the winter.
Who found the body?
So yeah. But we everybody used to ask me about that, and I had to go into the whole long detail of it. And long story short, they had nothing on us, so they had to let us go. We didn't know that it was in there, and
Who found it?
but you know,
Found it.
you
Am I muted?
No, I
Who
can hear you.
found the body?
She's got a little bit of a delay. Who found the body?
Do what?
I said, who found the body?
I guess the cops found the body after they freaking pulled the guys.
Gotcha.
But
None of this is adding up. Why were the cops looking in the trunks?
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird story. Always blows my mind when I hear it.
well, like I said, we were detained for a while over that, and you know, they had to let us go because there was nothing on us, and we had nothing to do with it. So
did you get pulled over? Was this at a scale station? Was this an inspection? Because they have to have a reason to go into the trunks of the vehicles.
I guess they were watching the guys that were getting the vehicle.
All right, I got you, Bossman.
But I guess they were watching the guys, and hey, boss man,
What's up, GP?
how you been?
Oh, not too bad. How about you?
I'm hanging in there, fighting a good fight as usual.
Yeah. So what's up with the body in the trunk? I guess we're on that story, huh?
Why not?
Yeah. Well, like I said, the cops must have been watching the guys that were getting the car. Um, they paid me pretty well, so I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah.
I
But
was gonna say, were you still able to keep the pay after the questioning of the police, or did they ask who was
oh,
paying you, or any of that?
of course, into my fuel tank.
Gotcha.
But
Oh, Gonzo says somebody tipped them off.
probably. Um, but that I wouldn't doubt. But
So what's Bossman been up to? I know you've been on a hiatus. Haven't seen much of you. I saw a little bit of you
yeah,
the other day.
Yeah. I for some reason I haven't been able to get on SteamYard. I had to just delete the app right now, and it finally let me on. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, StreamYard's a pain in the butt.
It kept trying to log me in on an old account that I had. That I'm like, what? Doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm getting by. I had to go back to work, sort of doing DoorDash now.
Nice. Busy?
It was, but around New Year's it kind of slowed down. So hoping it picks up again.
I just learned about something about California that I wanted to bring up to you, Bossman.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the largest freshwater lake, north, east, south, west of the Mississippi, used to be in California?
Yeah, it returned with all the flood, with all the rain, and flooded out all that farm and everything.
Yeah, I didn't realize that California had been so rerouted and they had drained it so many times that they no longer had the largest freshwater lake, and it used to be there. That's so wild.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about when they have a problem with wildfires and getting water. I also saw a funny clip of a guy with 2 pints of almond milk, and he was trying to put out the fire in his backyard. And I'm like, gosh, man, when you're that deprived, you don't got water, and you're using the last of your almond milk.
Wow. That's crazy.
yeah, that's like the engine that was helping his neighbors for 2 days and 2 nights put out fires around their house. He went and bought a actual fireman's fire retardant outfit, hoses, and went and took training to be a firefighter, and used his hoses, his high power hoses, to get the fires out around his and his neighbors' houses. So him and his son.
I would also like to take this time to make a good point that if you guys were Scientologists and happen to be living in California, you would be fine right now.
Yeah,
because they have lovely green grass and seems to be 100% under control. So if your Lord and Savior was L. Ron Hubbard, you'd be doing better. They got more water than Nestle right now.
Must be nice.
Nestle was hogging all the water during the last drought. That was in California.
Yeah.
So they kept complaining about the reserves that Nestle had. And I was like, oh, interesting that the place that's selling everybody water can keep selling people water when there's a drought going on.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. I'm gonna have fun lugging this bag and a half of ice home. I played hell carrying it back up the hill. But yep. Although California always seems to have a fire every year.
Oh, it's always that way. Yeah. That's why I laugh every year.
Well, I can't say anything. Money to the Red Cross for California. Um, and I give money to the Shriners. I give money to St. Jude. Let's see, who else? The ASPCA. So, oh, it is so cold here. And I don't know how to turn my stupid camera on.
39 degrees here last night in San Diego.
It is minus degrees here. And that's with the wind chill factor.
Yeah, but I live in paradise, GP. It should not be 39 degrees.
I live in Hellsville.
My daughter moved out there to Virginia. My youngest daughter.
Oh, nowhere near where I am, though.
She's down by Richmond.
I went
I
on
am
to
exactly 2 hours from Roanoke.
I was gonna say, are they getting a bunch of snow right now too, Bossman?
They did get some, yeah. It's only the second time she's ever seen snow. First time was on her 6th grade trip to DC. And then that's all she could talk about when she got back. We're like, well, what did you see? It's like, oh, just a bunch of old buildings, but we saw snow. Like, oh, gosh.
Gonzo has another comment for you, GP. He said, say it with me, GP. I will be on stage with Skillet.
Oh, I'm not going on stage. Forget it.
You would be the star, GP.
Dude, she's got backstage passes, and they offered to take her up on stage, and she said no. I'm like, wait, what?
I heard.
I don't know. Sounds like an opportunity of a lifetime. Otherwise, he's going to send Jay
I
Hudson.
have real the crowd. I can't.
And while you're up there, you could plug your business. You could plug your business while you're up there.
Yeah, the crocheters.
No.
Heck yeah.
Country custom crochet. Oh.
You probably have.
I just got done doing the little female gnome. I actually made 2 of them, and one lady down where I go and get my coffee or my ice and all that. She told me one morning that I was down there because I showed it to her, and she goes, "It looks like, and it looks like it's uncircumcised." And I was like, "No, it's no."
No thanks. No thanks.
Well, this one you can definitely tell it's a female gnome because it's got boobs.
So now they know. No mistaking it.
So now they know. There's no mistaking it. What the hell is this?
Gonzo's going to look up Skillet on their social media. Yeah, Gonzo, tell them they got to bring GP on stage. Tell them she's got to be on
Oh,
stage.
gone.
It's happening.
They
We're gonna make it.
have a
We'll reach out.
page on Facebook. They do have a. There is an interview with Skillet on YouTube. And John gets up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing he does is go get a cup of coffee, and then he goes over and sits in a tattoo chair and gets a tattoo every morning.
You run out of space.
Do what?
I said, wouldn't you run out of space?
Not if it's just a little dot.
True. It's a lot of dots.
I mean, you would
Maybe
eventually.
doing one of those Van Goghs. Or no, who's the one that does all the dot paintings?